Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag.
What is up, everybody? How's everyone doing this evening? And welcome to another episode of Sports Bites. Sports Bites, we are your #1 sports podcast, bringing you the best of both worlds, sports and snacks. Tonight, we've got a great episode for you. We've got our podcast pillars on this evening. To my right, my beautiful wife, Rachel. Rachel, how you doing, babe?
Hello, good to be here.
Yep.
Doing all right.
Glad to have you this evening.
Oh, thanks. Glad to be here.
Cross the table. Dr. Mike on the mic. Brent, how you doing tonight?
What's up, brother? I'm good, man. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Freshly off of the Fresh Busch Gardens trip.
Yeah, man. Had a good time.
Yes, awesome. Well, glad to have you back. Of course, across the table over here, we got our good friend Robert Bialik. Robert, how you doing this evening?
Doing good, how are you?
Doing well. Glad to have you here tonight.
How come we don't use Robert's nickname?
Robert Besmirch.
No, I meant Tic Tac.
Because that's not my nickname anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody calls me that.
Slink.
Okay.
We're
Nobody
gonna-
calls him that anymore. Just a question.
Well, as you can tell, we've got some great stuff coming at you this evening.
Not to mention, I'm not Slink anymore.
Okay, all right.
One moment. Finger up when you're ready and give me a countdown from 3 and we'll jump back in.
We're back in. Okay.
We're back in. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. A little technical difficulties. Perfect time for it to happen so we can give our shout out to the man behind the scenes, Josh Richards. Josh over here,
Yay,
keeping us going,
saving
keeping it all
us.
together. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Well, then, that being said, got a great night of some great stuff coming at you. We do want to mention tonight we are coming to you from beautiful Varsity Park Studios at Varsity Park Franklin, Roanoke's newest innovative storage and business center. Check them out on Facebook or at varsityparkfranklin.com. Oh, man. I feel like every time I do the promo, I'm like,
All right.
try to get it all in one
All right,
breath.
now you got it. You sound very professional.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've been practicing. But as always,
service voice.
As always, you're right. As always, we do also want to thank all of you out there, the fans. Thank you so much for the likes, for all of you subscribers out there, for everybody who's jumped on board and become a part of the Sports Bites family. We love you so much, and we thank you so much for being a part of this. Without you guys, we don't have what we have here. And so thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We greatly appreciate all of you out there. That we'll roll right into a little promo I've got going on. Now we have, one of our pillars is not here tonight. It's his night off. My brother Don Schro. Don is he announced I think last podcast or maybe the podcast before that he is going to be coaching Cave Spring Little League All Stars. So we've got Cave Spring Little League All Stars 11U that he's going to be coaching. They're actually doing a fundraiser, trying to raise a little bit of money to help the All Star kids out. Help get them to states and help make things a much more fun trip for them. So we've got a little QR code we're going to throw up there for anybody that's watching. If you want to, click on the QR code or scan it, or I don't know how it works, Josh. You got to explain that one to me. But yeah, if interested, click on it. If you want to throw a little donation out to the Cave Spring Little League 11U All Stars, trying to help them to get to state. Yeah, right. Like I don't know if I can. But yeah, if you do, I'm sure they're greatly appreciative of anything.
We're like a bunch of kids.
Right. And good luck to our 11U Cave Spring Little League All Stars. They got a great team this year, and so I've got high hopes for them getting to states and
Go
seeing
Bills.
how far they can go. Moving on. My favorite part.
Oh yeah,
You
you
know,
ready?
We're gonna see
Okay.
more snacks.
All right.
Moving on, rolling it over to our director of sport.
All right.
snack
So
content.
I was out last week, so I thought we would do 3 snacks this week.
Okay.
Try to mix it up a little bit. So I've got one savory.
Ooh,
one
back off,
sweet.
Josh. You know that they're good. He's already.
And one that just made me laugh. So we're gonna
Oh
try.
boy.
So we'll start out with these ones. These are called
These nuts.
D's Nuts.
Cheese nuts.
Nanner pudding seasoned peanuts.
It,
Naturally and artificially
You
flavored.
had
you had me, then
Then
you
you
lost
lost me.
Vanilla and banana pudding gourmet seasoned peanuts.
I'm looking forward.
So
to
these
trying
could be
these.
really
I'm
good,
looking forward to Robert's reaction.
or
to
these could really suck.
Look, Josh is like, hold on.
Yeah, let me unhook.
Because
I'm coming in for this.
like bananas,
I love
butter, like
I love
I
nanner
tasty
pudding.
that.
I'm
But
thinking like,
back to the flavoring thing, I hate banana
I hate
flavor.
fake
is it
banana.
natural or artificial?
It says
banana
both.
flavor?
But at the same
Artificial
time,
banana
I
flavor is
like
dog
banana
crap.
Yeah.
pudding.
Do you like banana runts?
So no,
What kind of a
Does
question?
anyone?
I
like
will
banana
wait.
runts?
I
Hey,
will-
I have to check on these.
I'll
things,
wait
man.
until
I like banana.
because these could be really good.
I
or
think it's more
really,
the
really
crunchy.
bad. There you go.
All right, let's see what we got here.
They also had like a habanero hot and a dill pickle flavor.
Okay.
Or it smells like
It
It
smells like
says
peanut.
just
Vanilla
peanuts.
peanuts.
I didn't get much smell off of them. So
Will you pass those back around to
all right.
All right, here we
our
go.
fearless producer?
Let's put. Oh wait, yeah, you got to get those over to Josh. Let's put D's nuts in our mouth.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. I mean,
They don't suck.
they don't.
they don't. It is a little artificial.
I feel dirty, like I shouldn't like these. But
That's how I feel. Yeah.
I don't know if Josh likes them.
Okay.
I like them.
for initial nanner pudding, banana pudding flavor, you really get it right up front.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like
And then on the back end, it just tastes like plain ass peanuts.
No, they're actual peanuts. They're not circus peanuts.
Woo. Okay.
them aren't peanuts or bananas.
You gotta get
they
those.
Are.
Hey.
They are. Yeah, I don't. That's a conundrum right there. I don't.
Yeah, like that's when I saw them. I was like, I don't
I don't-
see too many banana pudding flavored things. So growing up in the South, it could be really bad.
I think the fact that they end on peanut helps it out. Like it's like banana.
But I thought it was a naturally
Bucky.
tracked. Like, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. All
I
right.
do hate circus peanuts, though.
Oh, circus
Those are
peanuts.
terrible.
Yeah.
The worst. All right. We'll do our savory treat now. These are Pringles Carnitas Tacos. Carnita tacos,
These.
Pringles.
I have a feeling I'm gonna hate these.
So, okay. They smell amazing.
Oh
So,
boy.
like I said, I'll grab a little stack. I'll pass it around. I like how, Mexican flavors are becoming a little bit more mainstream, like the Mexican street corn I brought in here a couple weeks ago. Carnitas, I love a good carnitas taco, man.
We're not going to talk about the Mexican street corn because nothing in here will get a good review if I'm thinking about that Mexican. street
Okay, all right.
corn. Yeah, that thing was so good.
Okay, they smell meaty,
Sam.
That they do. Ooh.
like pork. Like,
Yeah, I get pork
Oh.
taco. I get pork taco.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah, that's all, pork taco all day.
Oh, that's pork.
all right, let's dig in.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna need that back.
I'm glad I grabbed a few.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, those do not suck either.
No.
Okay,
Those are the
They do
opposite
not
of suck.
disappoint.
Those are
the lingering flavor, it tastes like roast pork, is what I'm getting.
that's really good.
$2
The more, yeah, the more
$2 for that whole thing at
Is
Walmart.
Pringles owned by Lay's?
I don't know. Don't they all own each other?
Wow.
Well, yeah,
Man.
Conagra Foods.
Mm.
I was just gonna say, if so, Pringles needs to tell Lay's how to do flavored potato chips.
Right?
Yeah,
Because-
Pringles has got a lock on the seasoning game for
Yes.
sure. Because a Pringle chip in and of itself is standard.
Yeah. It is good. It is good.
Nothing to me though beats a yellow bag Lay's
Those are I give.
With some ranch.
with bison chip dip. Yeah,
I like Ruffles with French onion.
I say I do like a ruffle.
Josh is collecting all the snacks over there.
Pringles
Okay.
are owned by.
We had to try them again.
Oh, somebody told
I said Pringles are owned by
By
tennis ball companies.
Oh yeah, like on Family Guy, it's like crap.
What?
Leah.
Or no, Mitch
Mitch
Hedberg.
Hedberg.
Yeah, Mitch Hedberg.
They're an optimistic company, so when the potatoes came, they said, "Fuck it,
Like it.
cut them up."
All right.
Yeah. I didn't want to go too far.
All right. So our last
All right.
treat here
The
is
one that Robert has been looking.
Robert's been so
forward
pumped. This
to.
is Cheerwine milk chocolate infused with cherry and fizzy candy.
Oh
Whoa.
wait, what?
It's got Pop Rocks inside of it
Holy
to give it
shit.
a little bit of fizz.
I don't
even
know
worse.
about that.
So
It does. It makes it a little bit more
they picked
obnoxious.
these right off a Cheerwine tree.
They look disgusting.
Nice.
It does.
Oh, I like the red.
Robert, do you enjoy red velvet cake?
Yeah,
So
It's
Interesting.
gonna
nothing
take
but
a-
chocolate cake.
I
with
know.
there you go.
well,
I was just curious. Yeah, it's just artificially, but I
not
hate
the
it.
color. It's.
Oh
it's
no,
the-
yeah, it's color for me.
There you go.
I don't really like the flavor.
Okay.
I can taste the food coloring.
So, full disclosure, I
I've
did
got a
try this at the
golden
mat store
ticket.
before I bought it. A small piece. So, could be good, could be bad.
Is that the
Oh, it
last one?
smells
No, there's
awful.
two.
Oh,
All right.
send it on down.
All right.
Send it on
Cheers.
down. Here we go.
Mm.
That does not taste chocolatey at all.
I get the fizzy.
Oh, there it is.
I get a little bit of Pop Rocks there.
Mm. Mm. I'm gonna tell you right now.
He hates it.
Go ahead. I'm waiting. I'm never eating that again. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Come on, man.
I only got it because it said cheer one.
Yeah, it's a no from me, dog.
Thanks for proving my point.
Well, who knows what the math store did to this thing?
I'll save it for the end.
It sold it.
Okay.
She's digging it.
No, I don't. I'm not. I wouldn't say digging it, but
So
Okay.
that's what I have for tonight. We will obviously review at the end.
This was a roller coaster night of snacks, let me tell you.
I tried to
People
hit
know
the
what my
whole,
review is.
I tried to hit the whole gambit.
You hit
So,
it.
oh, good. That's why I'm director.
Those
well, that's not why. But okay.
And that is
It's
why.
so nice to have you in studio tonight. So
I'm
when
happy
I
to
talk
be
shit
back.
about you, you're right
You
here.
can, I mean, you did plenty of it last time.
I know.
I know.
Yeah, we always do.
That's fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings.
I know.
makes for good content.
All right, Randall. Let's move this
What do we-
train along
yeah.
down the tracks.
Getting all the
Trying to
fizzies out of your
Getting
mouth.
that
Yeah.
kid out of his mouth.
It's not that bad.
All right. I disagree with you. But it's all right. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to it. Let's roll into some sports.
Yeah, let's.
So, last night, another big finals, Game 7, NHL Finals.
Who saw that coming?
Yeah, that one.
Not us.
That one was interesting because it just, good game.
Weird series.
Very. Like you.
Edmonton looked good. Those first 3 games, even though they lost, Edmonton looked okay.
Yeah.
It was just Florida has the better goaltender, and they're better on defense. So even though Edmonton was putting more pressure, most of the pressure wasn't high scoring opportunities unless they were getting a lot of they were getting breakaways. Those were their big chances. And then the next 3 games, Game 4, they opened it up and they figured out Bobrovsky or something. And it just got Florida all out of whack.
Yeah.
Their defense was not pressuring the same way. Bobrovsky didn't look the same. Of course, Edmonton was getting higher quality chances. And then all of a sudden, Game 7, Florida showed up.
Yeah.
They figured it out. And from the first opening 10 minutes, they were putting all the pressure on Edmonton, and they showed up. They were hitting. You could tell that they were the more physical team. And those first 10 minutes, they showed up and they scored the first goal, which was huge because they'd been playing from behind the last. And
They set the
if they
tone
would have
with
given
that,
up
yeah.
a goal,
It was.
it would have shut the whole crowd up. Everyone would have been sitting on their hands, and it would have the things would have been different. Now, Edmonton did come back right away and score on a breakaway but after that, Florida shut down the breakaway attempts, and they couldn't. Edmonton was getting shots, but they were from outside. They weren't getting a lot of inside pressure.
I think the key to Florida winning last night was them scoring that first goal, like Robert said, because I think it was mental at this point. I think Florida thought they were a better team, and if they went down 0-1 early, it's like then the pressure really ramps up. You get that first goal, get the crowd into it, take a little pressure off you. But shout out to Edmonton for making it a series because they looked like they were dead in the water. Edmonton played their ass off. They've got a great power play. They're good penalty kill too, and
Connor
McDavid, even then, he won the Conn Smythe Trophy, and he played for the losing team.
Yeah.
And
That's how
game
well-
6 and 7, he didn't have a point.
So that's how well he played. Like he played his.
And
balls
also, the
off,
Conn
and he-
Smythe is the award for the most valuable player of the playoffs. It's not of the championship
You're right,
series.
yeah.
And good on hockey, good on the NHL for actually staying true to what the award is.
Yeah.
Could they have given it to Bobrovsky? Probably, yeah.
But everybody in the arena knew that he should have won it.
Yeah.
And he did. And now, unfortunately, I was quasi rooting for Edmonton just to complete the comeback.
I absolutely was.
But now it's just a footnote. Like it's just
right. That's why I was, because
yeah,
now
just
it
for them to
doesn't-
complete the comeback.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see.
Plus, I like Connor McDavid, and if he would have finished that comeback, the Game 7. I mean, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Takes the cup back to Canada.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in a different direction. I thought it was something completely different that cost Edmonton that game. I think the Edmonton woman, the fan, I think her magic just ran out. I think that's what it was.
Well, she
was
did
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
She
magic.
blown up.
He signed with Playboy.
Yeah, she did Playboy
What?
spread. She did Playboy spread. I just heard about it.
Did
Of
not
course.
know.
I
About
just
that.
heard about it.
You only heard about
I
it.
just heard about it.
Well, I don't
What
think it was
moves
nude.
me?
I don't know if it was nude or not. I don't know if it was nude or not. At least the pictures I saw from it, she was just.
I wouldn't know.
Edmonton
Photo
jersey
shoot.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like had ice skates on. Like,
Yeah.
it was-
Like I said, I just heard about it.
I thought it was funny the fact that she came out and did a social media video. It was like, yeah, it was me. She's like,
She's like, I got drunk and pulled my honkers out. Like,
But one thing, what
do you want me to do?
She said all the people hating. Who the hell was hating? No, I didn't see any hate. Everyone loved your tits.
I don't even know.
Women
I don't
hate
even
on
know
women.
if Florida fans were hating on it.
Bitches be like
Even
that.
They
women
just be like that.
even women liked your tits.
Okay. I didn't see him. I missed this entire storyline. I don't know.
Oh,
where
this was
it's at.
before
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the,
it just like-
the game they won to get into the
Okay.
Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah.
It wasn't even at the game. That was at a watch party in Edmonton.
Oh, was it?
It was
Yeah.
a watch party in Edmonton, and there was
Yeah,
just a
that means the
video,
magic was working
and she
even more.
just lifted her shirt up to the camera, and she woke up the next morning, and she was the biggest thing.
famous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, and the reason she got all notoriety is she had some sloppy jalopies. It wouldn't have been that great, but she had some
Oh.
nice tits. So that's
They're-
so they said. So they said. I didn't.
Store bought.
They were.
Yeah. Well, that makes a difference.
So, all right. Well,
Hats
Cool.
off. Hats off.
Hats off.
to both teams.
bras off
for
for
the
the lady.
For a great series, though. The fact that it went back and forth, there was no call in that series. Thank God I didn't bet any money on that series because I would have probably lost my ass big time on that game I would have bet on.
Yeah, hockey's tough, but
Hockey
Yeah.
is tough to bet on, dude.
I think sports are tough to bet on.
In
good
general.
point.
Yeah.
Said nuts and bananas. She did what?
Exactly.
Google.
Nuts and bananas.
Eat.
Well,
Just Google Edmonton tits.
that's really all you need. But yeah, great series. Any series, I feel like going to a game 7, obviously you've got that little bit extra that goes into it. It's for all the marbles. Everything in the series is pretty much washed at that
All the
point. You're
nuts.
going into it like it's anyone's game. But so it was great that Edmonton did at least force a game 7. It made it a really exciting series. The game was a good game.
It was a little anticlimactic at the end because Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl and that top line was on the ice for basically the final 6 minutes of the game.
They got
and
a
by the
couple good
time
looks.
they
They were
by the time they
gassed.
finally pulled the goalie, which I think they pulled him way too late.
Yeah.
They didn't pull him till like a minute and a half left in the game. It's like, why?
Yeah.
What are you like? You're putting pressure on him in the offensive
You gotta
zone.
pull him with, like,
pull
three-
the goalie.
pull him with, like, 3
get an
minutes to
extra
go.
man out
Yeah.
there. Who cares if you lose 3-1?
Exactly. It doesn't matter what the score is.
You got to get
Yeah.
a goal.
If you lose,
so
you
they
lose.
waited. And by the time they did, you could tell every time Edmonton was trying to skate the puck up the ice, their legs
Tired.
were. They had nothing.
Yeah.
And that's their game. They're fast. And
Yeah.
they were just gassed. So.
Yep.
But
How it goes.
NHL's over.
Yep.
NBA's over.
We got the NHL draft this week in the Sphere.
Oh, the
The
Sphere.
Sphere.
I want to
Wow.
go to the Sphere.
Is that in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah. After hearing Big Cat talk
Yeah, I
about
did,
it,
yeah, I heard
it's
it on
like,
the
wow,
Yak.
that sounds like the greatest time.
He saw
in the
Dead.
world.
He saw Dead and Company there, and ate a bunch of shroomies and went and saw the show.
Yeah, he said it was amazing. He was like, I couldn't tell if it was like the shrooms or the Sphere that was doing it to me. And I went out and I took a piss and I was like, maybe it's both.
That's
Fair enough.
probably.
But he also
most
he
likely.
did say that it may have ruined
All other arenas.
all other shows. He's like, I don't think I can go to a dead show anywhere else.
It's
now.
like, if it's a rectangle arena, I don't want to go.
Wow.
Nice. Interesting. Well, in other news, got a local Cave Spring alum. You know, I know.
Tiki Barber.
Yeah, Tiki Bar and Ronde.
Class 02, shout out.
Right. Yep. Yeah, 02. It's actually
What a
Dan
shitty
Yates.
class that
them.
was.
It was not a shitty class. What would you know?
I was
Well,
there.
Yeah, well,
I mean, along from that shitty class is now the head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, you guys were in the same class?
yes.
I never knew that.
Now you do.
Me and Brent.
Yeah.
Me and Brent, man, we've been knowing each other since Hidden Valley Middle School, bro.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Go.
You guys are just really cringe right now.
Well, we're just friends.
Okay.
We're bros. We're bros.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't listen to her, broski.
Never.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, buddy.
But yeah, so JJ Redick hired as the Lakers head coach. I know that there for a little while, it didn't look like he was going to be the guy. There was a couple other people that they had interviewed that, and I can't remember which one it was, but the interview that I'd read, they were talking like, no, it's going to be a completely different person. And then a couple days later, I got the update. I didn't think it was. I thought it was like a Twitter thing because it was a Twitter feed that the update came through first, and I was like, "Up, here's whatever that one page is, ML Football or something like that." I'm like, "Yep, here we go, like some more bullshit." And then 30 seconds later, it's like ESPN, JJ Redick hired as LA Lakers coach, and I was like, "Holy shit, JJ got hired as a coach for the Lakers." That's awesome. Not just
How big of a role is his coaching on that team?
Right.
right out of the gate, not as big as it will be later down the road, I don't think. I hate to give Donnie this, but he does have a tiny bit in the right direction. I think that team right now, because of realistically LeBron James being on the team,
LeBron James.
I think that the head coach is going to be a limited role.
I think in all NBA, it's probably right now in the NBA, the head coach is the least important part of a team.
Impact.
And in any other sport, I
Yeah.
feel like especially when LeBron James is on the team.
Yeah.
Now, great for JJ. This is awesome, and I wish him success. Hopefully, he fails at LA and goes somewhere else and does well. But, yeah, I hope so. But like, somebody made a good. I can't remember where I heard it, but someone made a good point. It was like, let's say you take the head coach off of Minnesota, and you take the head coach off of Denver, and you swap them. How much changes?
Well, that's true. I mean, probably not a lot.
Or take the head coach off of the Wizards,
Yeah.
and take the head coach off of Denver.
No,
How
I mean,
much
it's pretty
changes?
fundamentally the same.
I will say, for the most part, I agree with you. There are teams that the coach is just, you have a toxic coach or a
And-
coach that just is not
Right.
the right guy for that fit. And in those situations, I don't necessarily know if that's exactly what the Lakers are going through when they, went through this process. But
And I don't think that they don't have any effect on anything, but I just don't think that. I don't know.
I think that one of the things that I like about JJ Redick going to LA is JJ was a smart basketball player.
Oh, he knows basketball.
And I feel like that's going to translate well as a coach. And again, maybe not right now. With the team that you're going to go coach, you have LeBron. I mean, he's made it very clear in his career that he dictates a lot about every team he plays for. I think that puts you in a limited role as a head coach. A year or two down the road, if LeBron is gone, retires, or goes to another team or something like that, I think that role becomes a lot more
Oh,
important.
absolutely.
And I think having a guy with those kind of basketball smarts, plus being a former player, really helps him out in a head coach role. I'm the same with you. I wish him great success in that role. I think he will do well.
I do too. I think he has the makeup of a coach.
Absolutely.
He has the smart. Just hearing him talk about the game, I think he can be. So
Yeah.
I hope so.
Brent.
Yeah. I mean, I don't wish him failure, but I don't wish him success either. Like, I'm just not. It makes no sense. No sense to me.
It does.
I have as much coaching experience as he does.
But at the same time, Jason Kidd.
I mean, I get it, but Jason Kidd it took him a while and to get fired from the Nets.
No, he got a head coaching job without having any experience.
Yeah. And it took him some time to get his legs. But that is,
It'll probably
it's like
take Jason.
it's not like he's going to coach the Atlanta Hawks.
Right. It's a prestigious team.
It is the Lakers. They're the Yankees. They're the, as much as you don't like it, they're a top.
So
tier
who
team.
should their coach be?
Not JJ.
But who? So who?
I don't know. But he clearly was the second choice because they wanted the other guy from UConn.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know enough NBA coaches. I hope they surround him with enough good assistant coaches who have been.
Rajon Rondo.
What?
He's on the staff.
Really?
God.
That I didn't know.
Okay.
Brent's not liking the hype.
I don't understand.
I like it.
I'm not a
I
Lakers
like it.
fan. I'm not a Lakers fan.
I mean, that's why I said I hope he
I-
fails in LA and goes
Yeah.
somewhere else.
I'm really not
You're
a
just
fan.
a hater.
I'm not a
Like,
hater.
in general.
I mean, I'm.
Look, man.
I
you can,
don't know.
Look, he didn't sign your
It ju-
yearbook. I get it.
No, I don't give a fuck. But like, I just, it just doesn't do anything. It
Yeah.
just seems like another coach that's going to be gone in a couple years, and I think he's better served being an analyst on ESPN. Frankly,
I
But
mean,
maybe that's not what he wants.
Yeah.
to do.
okay, we're great.
and in all honesty, like he's a good analyst to watch. His podcast is fun to watch. Like he speaks well. Like he's.
But you know
entertaining
damn
to
well
watch,
he's
but-
if LeBron's not on that team, he doesn't get that job. If LeBron's not on that team, he doesn't get that job.
Probably not.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
even
but
with-
LeBron
but,
is on
like,
that team, and
he's-
But
still
LeBron, like he's the
like-
figurehead. He's just the coach, and I think
But
you know.
what-
that's what I just said. That's
But-
what I was
Yeah.
just saying.
I know
Like,
you're just saying
it
it.
But what
probably
you just
is.
said, was he wasn't the first pick. He was their second pick. It didn't matter if LeBron was on the team. He wasn't.
Some other
frozen.
coach getting some other.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, where you could sit behind another coach and just get a couple of years experience just to make you feel better about it. Or he could sit and actually be a head coach for a couple of years while getting the same experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I will root for him, like personally, like to have a
That's
little bit
all
of.
I'm talking about.
But like, I
I don't
know.
actually.
Well, it's
You
like-
know how much I care about the NBA. Do you
Yeah,
think
I don't care about
actually
anything.
Care if the Lakers are successful or
It's
not?
kind of
No.
the degree thing. It's fun. It's a fun degree. Like, okay, well, I know this guy who went to school with this guy who played ball here, and he actually was friends with this guy who's best friends with this guy. I'm 7 degrees from knowing this guy. It's kind of cool. Went to the same school, same graduating class. It's kind of cool. Got it,
I helped him cheat in physics class. Full disclosure.
Yeah. That's awesome.
He's fucking stupid. The Lakers sign. Who the hell cheats off?
No, Robert, no. Hold on. Hold on.
Like, I take back everything.
I gotta forget the other part. I was only getting good grades in physics class because I cheated off the Indian kid that sat next to me. And he was really good at physics, and I would copy his tests. And then JJ knew that, and I told him, I was like, listen, man, just copy me because I got the hookup. And he sat right next to me. So I hooked him up.
Whole cheating train.
Shout out.
Choo-choo, chugga
Rest in
chugga.
peace, Miss Kelly passed away. I don't know when she did, but
Yeah.
she beefed it. So shout out Miss Kelly.
Rest in peace.
I think a kid's name was Arvind. Arvind, if you're watching, man, thank you for helping me pass physics classes. I never would have. Oh, I was terrible at that class. Shout out.
I believe it.
All right.
Quick story. So math, what was it? I guess it was algebra 2.
Oof.
And
I was not in that class.
one of the girls that was in a class, and she's a sister of a mutual friend of all of ours. She cheated off my papers constantly. she sat behind me all the time and was always like, "Hey, let me see your answers." I can't tell you how many times we ended up going to the office over it and talking to the principal, because after like the 5th or 6th time, she kept like, "Hey, let me see what your answers are." And I'm like, "Listen, I cannot tell you how bad I am at math. I'm not the guy."
Okay, I was gonna say,
I am not the guy you should be copying off of.
She was
And,
flirting.
and
with you,
4 or
man.
5. No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think
I don't think so. 4 or 5 times, the teacher was like, "I need to speak with you two after class." And I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "So I just have to ask because you sit behind him, and this answer is wrong, like way wrong. And I find it funny that you each got the same way wrong answer on multiple answers on this." Fun to explain after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
She-
telling
she
that story.
owned-
Who was it? Who is it?
Lainey.
No.
Tim's sister. That tracks. That tracks. That tracks. Oh, but I was terrible at math. I wasn't like
she didn't comprehend what you were saying. Like when you said that you
I
were bad
don't
at math,
do this. I just
she
heard do
didn't
this.
just
She was like, bad. Bad is good.
Well, in her defense, we ended up going to the principal's office after like the 5th or 6th time.
She was probably already there.
Well, she owned up to it. I was freaking out at the time because I'm like, damn, I'm getting in trouble. Like, fuck,
Laney's
man, I
next
ain't trying to
appointment coming
Oh,
in.
she straight up, like, we walked in there. She was like, yeah, no, I told him to move. She was like, he tried to stop me. I told him to move. It was like, thank you.
Okay,
Shit,
cool,
all right,
thanks.
kids. Fun times at Case Spring. Well,
Thoughts on that new Shack track featuring Notorious B.I.G.? I haven't heard.
I haven't
I
heard
didn't
it.
know that.
And I don't
Can
think
we
I
pull it
want
up?
to.
I was gonna say, can we
I'm gonna pull it up.
pull this up?
Shack.
He's a DJ.
Josh was like, you better pull it up on your phone. I am not doing that shit.
He's a
I got it right here.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Can I play it on my
plays-
phone? While I
I
get
know
in
he does
trouble?
it.
No, I don't think you get.
He does
trouble when you play it on your
concerts.
phone.
Yeah, I know. It's
Baseball
DJ
games.
Diesel or something like
Yeah,
that.
he does concerts after baseball games.
Just give us a little snippet.
He was
I mean, it sounds like Biggie.
not really.
Like the vibe.
The vibe.
Vibe, yeah. Is it AI?
I don't know. Maybe they had something recorded.
I'm getting a little hint of like Exhibit off of that too. It sound like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so
It
we
sounded
like
like
it.
Exhibit
I mean,
with an
Alright,
Whole thing. Yeah, good call. Josh. I have to hear the whole thing, but I mean, I would listen to the whole thing after that little snippet.
Oh,
So-
shit. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Forgot to turn my volume back down.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
No.
I'll check it out. Maybe bump that on the ride home. We'll see. I mean, I've
Not a
heard
fan. I mean, it was only
it
what
could be
10
okay.
seconds.
Like yeah, it could be all right.
it's usually a miss. It's very rare you get a hit on one of those. But never know. Well, I want to move into a segment that we've been trying to do for damn 2 or 3 weeks, and every time we run out of time. So tonight, I wanted to make sure that I set some time aside to make sure we can do this segment. Robert
I'm
looks
not doing it.
super interested and happy to do this segment.
Not doing it.
Tonight I want to talk about
We're gonna.
your favorite pro sports game concession food.
Does it have to be pro?
Um,
Can I have one of each?
I know what Rachel's is.
Everybody knows what mine is.
Orange Crush.
Double. Dude, I heard you crush some orange.
So,
Orange Crush is like the official state
here's-
drink in Maryland.
here's what makes it
they're
tough.
good.
This is what makes it tough. Do you count pickles? Because it was a restaurant. It wasn't really concession.
No, I'm talking about all those orange.
All the orange smashes.
Smashes.
Yeah,
Smash.
in the can.
In the
Oh
can.
my!
Orange
No, they sell those at
smash.
Kroger.
I know.
Orange smashed that night. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's what it
gracious.
was.
I
Smash.
do love a good orange crush. It makes me think of Ocean
Those are
City.
the orange, no, I know, but the Orange Crush was the drink I had at Pickles.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah, that's way
like
to go,
if it
yeah.
was just restaurants and stuff, I'm gonna tell you now, the burger at Pickles would definitely be on the list.
Pickles Pub is a good spot.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now,
Yeah, we got in. We were able to get in there before the crowd showed up.
It was
Nice.
the food was really good.
Yeah.
It's super good. But yeah, so
greasy,
I want to talk about this.
delicious.
And so what do you mean? So you're like best
Couple of
pro,
my
can you have one of each? What is that? So is that
Like
like
college
college,
and-
and pro?
Yeah.
Oh, college.
yeah,
I was thinking
oh,
like rail yard dogs.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally
Okay, all right. Because I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to, but I've got a couple.
I mean, I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, I went to Starkey North for a little league game 2 years ago.
No.
They had a grilled hot dog. It was
I know what
awesome.
For what? College?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to, yeah.
It's mine too.
Yeah.
Oh, the sheet sandwich you ate out of the car?
No.
No.
Second place.
If
Nice
you would
call,
have got one
Dad.
of these at the game, he probably would.
Stop. That's not a sporting event.
It's the turkey leg.
Yeah. At college, it's the
Virginia
giant.
Tech.
It's the giant
It's
turkey
the
leg
giant turkey legs
at Virginia Tech.
So I've never got to partake in a giant turkey leg
Oh,
attack.
Oh,
They're
they're
fucking-
fucking,
But I mean-
they're like this big.
They're
They
yeah,
just
like the
hand you a
size
piece
of
of
your
tin
face.
foil.
So
And you have-
compare it to like say like a Salem Fair turkey leg. I have had.
I don't
one
know
of
what
those.
that is.
It's similar.
Neither one of y'all ever had a Salem Fair turkey
I
leg.
don't go to Salem Fair.
I don't go to Salem.
I'm
Fair.
not 15.
We just go to eat.
Yeah,
no
I'm like,
lies.
that's
We
what we
park.
do. We don't
go
brag
in.
lies.
We
We
go
go
around the
food.
food court.
Yeah,
we
but I
like
avoid
get food
that,
from all the
too. I don't-
place, and
I-
then we take it home and eat it.
I mean, the Salem Fair, you get to.
If I
just-
eat anything at the Salem Fair, it's gonna be like a funnel cake.
We go there.
I don't eat actual food at the Salem.
Oh, I try it all. I try everything.
But.
Okay.
But I
So-
have a pro one too.
All right. So the turkey leg. So what's good? I mean, what's good about it?
It's a giant smoked turkey leg, and if you're feeling pretty good, nothing like just a big old.
It's a lot.
It's
It's
a-
a lot.
it's probably-
a lot of turkey.
And how much does it? How much did it cost at the last time that you remember
I
buying?
think the last time I remember buying it was like 13
$13.
Okay, it's probably
But
25.
and you
now.
can just
Right.
it's just
It's probably as close to 20 now, probably.
yeah, no I don't know.
Okay.
Casey goes and gets the concessions for me because I want to watch the game.
Of course.
That's the only college game I've ever been to. I've been to one game. It was a tech game, Tech UVA, years ago.
Yeah, we won.
Yeah, it was actually
Chances are
UVA was beating you guys. We
that was
we
the
were
one-
leaving.
it was the one that they should have won.
Oh, in
and then we-
2018?
You came
Yeah.
back at the
No
very
business
end of it.
winning.
no
Yeah,
business
came
winning
no
that
business.
game
We
at
were
all.
like in the concourse walking out, and all of a sudden, they're like, the guys I was with were all Tech fans. We're walking out of there, and they're like, yeah, this was, it was fun. And all of a sudden, you just heard the crowd go nuts. And it was like, Tech had the ball. We knew they had the ball. And it was like, oh, yep, they scored. Cool. We stood there for a minute, was like, all right, that was fun. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And we were all like, we were walking down the main concourse. We were almost to the gate. And as we're getting to the gate, we heard the crowd go fucking crazy again. And I don't remember what it happened, but it was a turnover.
Fumble.
Yeah.
was a
And
fumble.
we walked back over and just kind of peeked out the entryway and like looked, and Tech had the ball again. And they were like,
Like inside the 10, wasn't it?
yeah, it was a pretty much a game sealer when they got it. So we're just standing there like watching. The guys like, hey guys, you guys can't just stand here. You got to get to your seats. And by that time, it was over. Like,
That makes me feel good.
Good
yeah,
times.
it was fun.
Good
It was a fun
times.
time.
I've been on the opposite end of that when me and Robert left the game and we had a 9-point lead with 3 minutes to go, and they end up losing the game. That sucked. Because we're like, all right, let's get out of here because we're gonna win.
Huh?
No, Syracuse. Yeah,
When was that?
when they wore their throwback uniforms.
What year was that? When did we do this?
2020. It was the year Fuente got fired. They were chanting "Fire Fuente."
Like, traumatic experience, I guess, just
Blocked it out.
Blocked it out totally.
But yeah, so
Okay.
Josh is killing it over here. Jousting is a sporting event. They got that turkey leg. at
I
Renaissance
would love to
Fairs.
go see some jousting, some
Dude,
real ass jousting,
Absolutely. That'd
like
be,
you
from A
ever
Knight's
been-
Tale. That movie, A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger,
That's like one of my favorite movies.
and he's got the fist on the end of the thing,
With
and
the
he
spike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Have you ever?
Renaissance fairs do have some killer food, though.
There's
That's
the
what I've
Westford.
heard.
I saw a sign for the
There's titties.
Westford.
What?
Titties.
Oh, well, I know that. No, well, not bare titties.
That's what everybody talks. No,
I know
because
that.
of
I
the
know that
dresses. Yeah,
they
yeah.
wear the corsets.
I see it on social
they
media all
tie
the
'em
time. Yeah,
so
they're talking
tight.
about going to.
Now-
If you're a bust, you're a lady. You got them
Yeah.
smothering you.
Now I do hear that like the people involved in the Renaissance Fair, it's like one big
Really
stick.
party.
Well, you got to. It's a lot of like the theater kids or being, and that's
The
all that they
weirdos.
were
That's
back
true.
in school. Like the band.
Wow.
They're not. Weird is good.
Just
Like the
way you
stories,
said it, though.
the
Wasn't
stories
like,
I would hear
oh,
from
you're the
kids
weirdo.
from like,
Like all the
band camp,
weirdos.
it was
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was like the chick from American Pie. So yeah, that's how they are.
Sports bites at the Renaissance Fair.
I would
That
go to
would
the
be
Ren Fair.
fun.
I saw a sign for the West Virginia Ren Fair. I don't know where it's at, but
All right, if you know where there's
There's
a
gotta
Ren
be a
Fair,
better
let us
state you
know.
can Go
Yep.
to.
I
Let
want
us
to see
know.
jousting.
Like the West Virginia Renaissance Fair is a little iffy. Like North
it in
Carolina
Boone
Renaissance
County?
Fair. Oh God!
No, we're not going.
Yikes!
Do you think the whites would do the Ren Fair?
I don't even
Did you
want to
see
think
where
about
one
that.
of their daughters has like
The wild
showed
and
up?
wonderful.
I saw a TikTok.
Oh
TikTok.
yeah, she's on. Yeah, she's on TikTok.
We're not getting
Good
into
for her.
that.
Yes, I love
for
it.
her.
Sketchy documentary.
Okay.
It's a. Have you never seen it?
What?
The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
No, but I know of it. It's where they're all like
amazing.
deformed. They drink Mountain Dew. They live up in a holler.
Deformed and
They do live in a holler.
What am I thinking?
That's the description.
I don't know. Am I wrong?
I
It's
like
just a
it.
crazy family that they're just wild.
They're plagued by addiction and their circumstances, and yeah.
Josh said, "Let's get the
They-
Oilers."
there's some crazy stories
Oilers
about of
band
like
at a Renaissance
one guy
fair
getting
thing.
shot in the face with a shotgun and like still like living like
Oh,
just
yeah.
crazy family
Okay,
stories.
I must
One
be.
girl
I must be thinking
yelling
of.
at
Oh,
a
it must be my stereotypes.
Yeah, no, it's
one woman yelling in a Taco Bell drive-through. CPS took my baby.
I say, yeah, they're crushing up
y'all
and
got
snorting,
mozzarella sticks.
snorting pills in the hospital right after giving birth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
You
wild.
what?
Yeah, she was like crushing up and snorting pills like on her tray
It's a
after
wild
giving
doc-
birth.
I
documentary,
think you can
dude.
rent it
It's
off of
nuts.
YouTube.
Yeah,
I
it's
recommend
wild.
it. I
Yeah, if
recommend
you,
it.
like,
And wonderful.
if you, yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. You have never felt so good about the life you have.
Okay,
until
all
after
right,
you
all
watch
right.
That documentary.
All right. Well, all right.
I mean, you might be scared to go through the hills of West Virginia from now on.
John
but
Yeah.
Hill and Hank Williams Jr. like produced.
Produced it.
okay. All right.
was
all
it
right,
junior or
Kate.
the third? I thought
It might have been the third.
I think it's Hank
it
Williams
was third.
the third.
It was the
Yeah.
third. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well, this is a far cry from stadium food where we started.
Yeah.
Crazy thing happened.
But I
on
do
the
want to
way
do a
the-
Ren Fair. That could be fun.
Yeah, I
I've never been.
All
that would
because
be
we
fun.
said turkey legs.
Turkey
Yeah.
legs.
Well, and Josh, like I said, Josh over here, man, he's been crushing on the comments, but he was like, "Let's get the Oilers fan at a Renaissance fair," and I'm like, "Dude, that's
Well, someone made a good point. You know these oil protesters?
Yeah.
And like showing up 7 games with a team named the Oilers.
And they didn't go to any
And
of
they
them.
didn't do anything.
There's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, that's the way to market yourself.
That's a horrible.
Find that on
horrible-
Craigslist under missed
yeah." I'm like,
connections.
"Good luck getting on the ice."
Do something.
You're
You
getting
can
dis-
throw over
You
the
could
glass.
squirt, yeah.
Yeah,
They're like,
but that's what I'm saying,
squirting
like-
hoses.
Is I'm like, they go to golf tournament to storm the 18th, like for the climate change people are like, okay, yeah, they're going to be pretty peaceful about trying to get you off. They'll call in some. You run out or you jump over something to get onto the ice in a hockey game or burst your way through there. You're getting leveled.
But they didn't have to. Like, didn't they have like these like smoke bombs or whatever they were doing? Like spraying.
Yeah, I saw him
Just
spraying
like
a hose.
like throw that over and let it go. Throw it over. You don't have to get over the ice yourself, and then let them do what they're gonna do. You obviously know you're gonna be arrested no matter what you're doing, so they're not
you
worried
got
about
angry
that.
drunk hockey fans because now their games get delayed. They just
Sounds
beat
like
the
pay
shit
per
out
view.
of you in the damn stands for doing something like that,
Double dipping your revenue.
right? Social justice.
I'm just thinking about our West Virginia trip. We got to line it. We got to line it up with a rough and rowdy. We got to line it up with a rough and rowdy and go up there and do both.
No.
I'm only lining it up with a rough and rowdy if you fight Brian.
I'm not.
Oh, you owe him a fight.
I don't owe him anything. Why would I owe him a
You owe
fight?
him a
You-
fight.
Why do
Because he
I?
had to deal with your shit his entire life.
So what?
It would be like the best gift you could ever give him.
Yeah, and can he afford a hospital bill?
That's not really for us to judge. You would be
And it's the
liable.
one that we need to worry about.
No, I would hurt him. I would hurt him. I would hurt him. And listen,
Come
for
on.
reference, Brian is my twin brother. He has asked me multiple times to go out and fight him at a rough and rowdy, and I'm just not.
He's a baby.
Josh said,
I'm not a baby.
Josh said you just need to settle this.
Settle
with
with a
the
joust.
I would joust that motherfucker, though. I would joust it.
On a bicycle or on a
A
horse?
horse.
Okay.
Now,
I bet your brother isn't getting anywhere near a horse.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like your
He
brother
doesn't seem
wouldn't-
like a horse
wouldn't
guy.
mess with horses, like getting on horses and stuff. I just feel like he wouldn't fuck with horses.
Well, we got it.
let me know when this gets lined up. I'm calling Vegas to get on.
I'll text him right now. I'll text him right now. Yeah,
Brent,
continue with the
I've
go.
got-
I'm going
I've
to text
got-
him right now. I'm going to say, would you joust me?
Brent, I've got good news and bad news for you. The good news is Vegas actually took the
I
odds.
know he is.
Bad news is
100%.
Fanatics right now has you going off at plus 1,100.
Shut up.
If you just say, "Will you joust me?" Just that no
Yes.
reference, he's gonna say, "Fuck yeah, I will."
Oh man.
Well,
While you're typing,
yeah.
let's hear your pro. Let's hear your pro concession.
Okay, I said, would you joust me like medieval style?
Okay.
Let's see what it says.
Apparently, actually, not,
Well,
not
I just don't want to, you know.
all you really have
want
to
to make
do-
it clear.
Well, there's like American Gladiator style.
We can go down to Myrtle Beach and just give the guy free cable at medieval times.
I literally thinking about medieval time.
So my favorite pro concession that I've had was at the Philadelphia Phillies Stadium. I got Chicky and Pete's crab fries, and they were fucking good.
Okay. Crab
What was
fries.
the first word?
Chicky and Pete.
Chicky and Pete's is a restaurant,
Oh, okay.
and they have one inside
Okay.
Citizens
Yeah,
Bank,
yeah,
and
We'll have to put that on the list.
it's a great ballpark. Don't wear your Brave shit. I mean,
yeah. Oh
if
no,
you-
we're going to.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna go.
But I mean, no, I was wearing all my Red Sox stuff, so I was fine. They were just like, let's have a good time. You're a division rival. You might
all the
catch a
shit
little
I
more
talked
shit.
with Cam would never let me live it down if I went there and wore something that wasn't my Braves gear.
But Chicky and
Talking
Pete's
bad
crab
stuff.
fries, very good if you're a crab person. It's French fries are seasoned like Rally's fries. Then you get lump crab meat, and then they put this like Old Bay queso on top of it, and it's like a trough. It's like this big.
There's a place that has something like that.
I
in
thought
Camden
there would
Yards.
be a
There
place
was
like that,
There was
yeah.
a crab fry place.
Yeah, no doubt. But very good. I
yeah?
enjoyed it very much. That's my favorite one that I've had.
that sounds good. I can dig on that.
I don't eat a whole lot of concessions when I go to I usually eat before.
Yeah.
After I'm not a big eater at the games, so I guess I'm gonna go Boog's Barbecue, Camden Yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even when
Boog's is
we went,
good. I've
I
had Boog's
didn't
Barbecue.
really. fuck
We
with
didn't really
Cam,
eat.
Cam should have been the one chiming
Well,
in.
yeah,
down at the
Cam
end.
had that mac
Crab,
and cheese,
mac and cheese
hot
dog.
Well,
dog.
he went up, I think, to use the bathroom.
Yeah, we both
And
went up.
then he comes back like 15, 20 minutes later, and he's like, I just downed a crab
He
mac and
ate
cheese
it while I was
dog."
in the bathroom. Like
A
we
what?
went a
crab-
hot
crab
dog
mac
with
and
mac
cheese
and
hot
cheese.
dog.
You took it to the
crab.
bathroom?
No.
No,
While
he was
I was in
waiting
the bathroom,
outside.
he was waiting outside for me. Like we went up and went to concessions together. I went and get a drink. He got a hot dog, and I came out of the bathroom and he was done with his hot dog.
Oh, speaking of, I was thinking of, I want to do like a modified 999 challenge right here on this podcast. I want to do like 555. We just, or 666, 60 minutes, 6 beers,
I'm
6
not doing
dogs.
it.
I was
How about
telling
a
you,
4-4-4?
I was
Four,
telling you
four,
about
four?
the.
4 beers, 4 dogs, and how long?
You know, I'm not involved in this. Right?
40 minutes? How long do I got?
4
Well,
innings.
4 innings of what? A baseball game?
Yep.
We're going to pull the game up?
Sure.
Okay. Eat light work.
I could do 4-4-4.
I could do 4.
You know that case race I was telling you about?
the case race, yeah.
They had a special guest who was like a ringer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I forget his name.
Deutsch.
Basketball- Deutsch.
It's like
Yeah.
Randy Deutsch, I think this guy's name. The dude houses beers.
Oh.
And I mean,
Literally just
wonder
dumped
why
him down his
I wonder
throat.
if was that the guy that won that challenge, the one you sent us where the guy killed the 999 challenge. I think
At,
that was
at Wrigley.
you that sent it.
in 4 innings.
In 4 innings. Yeah, was that the
Wait,
guy?
that was the guy.
Yeah, he was swallowing one 12-ounce beer in one gulp.
He did
He did that in 4 innings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
in 4
999
innings.
challenge in 4
In
innings.
4 innings.
I misread that caption when it came up
Wait,
because I
because-
thought the picture was just like, oh, in the 4th inning.
No,
No,
that was
and
him.
then he did.
That was him after he was finished, and he just showed it. It's the 4th inning.
Yeah.
And he was
That's a fucking man
no,
right
he
there.
had touched the air going, "Huh?"
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
one
yeah.
swallow. It
He
was
was a special
amazing.
guest on a case race where, like, if one team got behind, the referee was able to call a Deutsch, and they spun a wheel of how many minutes they had him for, and he was just pounding beers. And he was drunk already because he was drinking, like, but I think he might have done the 999 challenge that day.
Before
like,
he
or
went to
whatever.
the
Oh,
race.
okay.
Then there was a video of him, like, after he had left, like, walked out of those, like, couple of minutes where he was drunk or whatever. He's on the basketball court just
Shooting threes.
nailing every shot. Like, this guy...
Animal. I love it.
He's something else.
That's
Peak
awesome.
male performance.
Oh, absolutely.
I will say, highly impressed by him down in the beers, but I would like to challenge him to a speed chug. Colby's always giving.
You'll
me
lose.
shit. Dude.
You'll
I
lose.
don't drink
You'll
beer
lose.
very often, but I'm going to tell you right now.
You'll lose.
You'll lose.
I saw it. You'll lose.
I'm doing a video, and
He went to a.
You'll lose.
He went to.
y'all
He went to a tailgate. I forget where it was, and he said, $20 to my $100. I'll beat you in a challenge. So you paid him $20. If you beat him, you got 100.
Yeah.
And he housed everybody. He did not lose. He literally for 2 seconds gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Randall.
I'm interested to try this because
Okay.
If you go to his Instagram, it's just all videos of him
Chugging.
chugging.
Swallowing.
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 Yeah. It really is.
Okay, what about you?
It's like he drinks a beer like it's a shot.
yeah. What about me? What about you?
Double Acuna dogs.
No.
At the same time.
Too much. Too much hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. I mean, that's like the only concession I think I've ever gotten.
What? The
Is
Acuna
the
dog?
Acuna dog. I generally do. Oh, I got chicken tenders in Camden Yards. I
Chicken
remember
tendies.
that. They were good at the time.
What is that? 25 now?
What?
Numbers. Gunnar Henderson. Send the child. Who is this child?
Did he send it in the chat again? That's the child.
Well, are they at home tonight?
Yeah.
Oh golly, you know Terry's ass could be fucking tearing those strips off. Damn Terry.
That's off a lefty too, and of course they're down 2-3.
Yeah, so I guess
chicken
I'll have
tenders
to
in
go.
Camden?
I mean, they were good, but that's because I had been drinking orange smashes and orange crushes.
I'm not gonna lie, the fries looked like shit. You were still going. They were
man.
soggy, like not fried up, very
Hey,
crispy
man.
and all. She's just
Whatever. That was
They're
still
going
good.
down the hatch. Everybody in the
Eating
pool.
food in my belly. So yeah, I mean the Acuna dog. Let's go with it. That's the answer that the people want to hear.
the Acuna dog.
The Acuna dog.
I'm cheating too. I got two because I can't.
Good.
I've got two because the first one I'm like disappointed in myself that I liked it as much as I did. I think the best like true sport. I guess I say true sporting event. It's not really, but the only one. But when we went last year, Rachel took me to go see my first football game, to go see the Bills play the Commanders,
We did eat there.
and they had
Chicken.
these fucking chicken strips. They're huge, and they had them sauced. It was like a spicy, sweet barbecue glaze. I still don't remember what they were, and I wasn't drunk or anything, but I'll tell you right now, those things were fucking delicious.
Yeah, at FedEx Field.
I could have ate so many more of those. They were so good. Like, you know they're good when concessions is running out, and there's still a line of people mid-game
It was
waiting that are like, no, I'm cool. I'll wait.
Right.
I'll wait.
I hate the Yankees,
Yeah.
but from everything that I've heard, I really want to get a chicken bucket from Yankee Stadium. It's just a bucket of fries and chicken tenders.
sounds great.
It's like a
I like
a Halloween bucket, and apparently the chicken tenders are great, and it's just a bucket of chicken.
I want to get the nachos and a helmet. I said I was going to get them last year at Truist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think it was Truist, and I didn't get them. I got the Acuna dog.
Here's what I
instead.
want to try. At Texas Rangers Ballpark, it's called the Boomstick.
Oh,
It's a 24-inch hot dog topped
would.
with onions, cheese, and jalapenos. There's a picture.
He's going around searching for food he'd like to eat.
Yeah.
He sees a 2-foot wiener.
wiener.
That's it. That's it. That's
That's what I want to eat.
looking
I'm
for my
taking,
whole
down,
life.
I'm taking down the boomstick.
Okay.
I will say though, even better than the chicken strips, I think the best, and I was a bit inebriated for this one. One of the best, definitely one of my favorite things I've ever had was Martinsville a few years ago. Fried bologna burger.
Ooh, I do like fried
And
bologna.
I guess it wasn't a burger, it was a fried bologna sandwich. Toasted white bread, like Texas toast. Sam was the one that was like, hey, we gotta go try these. And I'm like, I'm sitting there like, okay, fried bologna sandwich. Like, I don't really care for bologna, like, no big deal. And we go up there, and this
Is it like thick cut?
I would think that you would have like grown up on like some fried bologna sandwiches.
I did. That's why I don't really like. But
I love it.
that was
I
the thing.
do like. I love
is
fried
when
bologna.
I grew up,
try.
we
I
went
love
and got Oscar Mayer bologna. That's not what you eat at Martinsville.
No, this was a
that
slab.
shit is. It was an inch
Like a
thick
breakfast
It's
slab
like
of
bologna.
it's
bologna
like
It's at
at famous
Anthony's.
Anthony.
fried
Yeah.
to perfection on each side
Mustard?
with cheese. I think it was either
American-
mustard or mayo with
Fried
American
bologna?
cheese. And
Oh,
he
it
was,
better have mustard.
And he was like,
I want to
He-
like
it was one or the other. I can't remember. It was either you asked for lettuce or asked for tomato. It was one or the other, but not both.
Tomato.
But it might have been tomato.
It's
He was like
tomato.
with or without. Was like with or without what? He must have been tomato. And I was just like, nah, I'm good. I just want to. And I dogged that thing literally before I walked out of the concession area where he was selling them, and turned right around. I was like, I'm getting another one of those. And
Fried bologna is a shit.
I do like
they were
fried bologna.
amazing. Like I said, I'm sure the beer had a little something to do with it, but not
I
everything.
had a
No,
good
I'm
barbecue
with you.
sandwich down in
like I grew up,
Martinsville.
it was the Oscar Mayer, the
Yeah.
thin bologna, and when I got to Famous Anthony's, like the bologna just because it's so thick. I'm like, no, I don't mess with that. But when I actually like grilled some and like grill it, you
Yes.
don't just.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I
that's-
want to like it because I'm like, right, it's just a hot dog. It's a
Gotta
flat
put a
hot
little
dog.
weight on top of get a nice.
Right?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
it.
make it sing.
He put a little bit of oil on it, I guess, to give it that good crisp on each side. Yeah, it was.
I would try it every
But
time
hey-
there was like at Anthony's. Every time there was a mess up or whatever. I'd
Oh
be like,
no!
Occasionally,
I have
put
to
egg.
eat this now.
It's a
But,
spin bag.
yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna
I
have to.
fuck with that.
Fried bologna with
Kidding.
an egg or two on there would be. Yeah.
Yeah, they have that at Anthony's. Now we know what you're getting. Breakfast.
Just make a request. Tell them to grill it well,
All right. That was the other
just to
thing.
make sure.
I noticed
they'll
grilled-
slack
It didn't
and,
seem like you
Grilled
get
to death.
you get a char on it, but it really didn't seem like you could really overcook.
No, you
bologna.
can't.
No,
All
you
it
can't,
does
and
is
that's
just
why I
crisp.
don't like it. Is because no matter I feel like how
like a hot
cooked
dog.
that, but it's not like I like my hot dogs black. Like I want it grilled, charred. But no
Randy,
matter,
He's over here feeling real inferior.
All I'm thinking is like, okay, no more.
I need
dog.
2 Acuna dogs or just a black hot dog.
but I feel like the
Raw.
way that the casing is on a hot dog, it seeps inside, and the inside still like kind of gets dried out. Are you okay?
right now. I was touch and go there for a second.
But the inside of the bologna, no matter how, it still is like squishy and like moist. Like it never dries out and gets well done.
Josh just said, "Flat hot dog is my new fantasy football team name." I love it. I love it.
But it is. That's all it is. It's a flat hot dog. I'm just saying. I'll die on the hill.
Those are real. It's all good. I'm giving you shit for it. It's all good though. I know that when I'm grilling out, I know I got to leave 1 or 2 on for my baby. Those are some good, some good foods. I'm hungry now. Like,
Starving.
Yeah,
I'm
for
hungry.
real.
Again, I do gotta. It wasn't concessions food necessarily, but I do gotta throw the shout out again to pickles. It was.
whatever.
Well, right. Like we got there early, like on our first day, but it was like as soon as we got there, we had to
We
get
had
ready
to
to go to the
start
game.
getting ready
Yeah.
to go to the game, and then we wake up. We had to eat breakfast and then
And
get
go
started,
to the
get ready
game.
to go to the game,
And then
it's already we got to get ready to go to dinner. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, that's the end of the day.
Yeah. And then the next day we checked out of our hotel and
Did you get any crabs?
Oh God, yeah.
We went
Well,
to Phillips
we
the
went to
last day.
Phillips.
We didn't get like crabs. We got crab cakes.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got crab legs.
Oh, word. All right.
I got the seafood platter.
It was really good.
Cool.
was
All right, good.
delicious.
Really good. Fogo's still untouchable though.
Fogo's-
that fucking.
Yeah.
Like I said, if we had a whole day, We probably would have looked around to try to find some.
Yeah, we
whole
would have
crab.
Yeah,
went
I would've-
somewhere for
I was
crabs.
thinking like a
to-
gallon bag into Fogo, and then just kind of put a little bit in the gallon bag, put it back in my pocket. Fogo's
Right.
chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Very
Oh my
nice.
God.
The best.
They season and cook everything so damn well. I watched a video when we got back to Roanoke, like how do they cook their stuff so well? And it was a lady, like a reporter, and she, like this long 10-minute report where she was going to Fogo, and they set her up like a gaucho and put her in the back and show her how to cook, how they cook everything, how they do their cuts of meat, their prep and everything. It is amazing back there.
Bring
in that
more
kitchen.
filet.
It is
what?
so amazing.
Bring more filet.
Bring more filet.
You said your stepmom was down with the cheese, right?
Yeah, she laughed, and I told her, like, yeah, they did the same thing with the Parmesan pork and everything like that. And she goes, oh, good for him, good for him.
Yeah, the cheese is so good. I've made halloumi cheese like 3 times.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times since we've been
She
back.
did say, she goes, well, since they seem to like, the food, if you guys have something like y'all do something or whatever, let me know. I'll make some food for you. I was like,
hell
well, we're gonna have a fantasy football draft here in a couple months.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll make something you can take over.
Shout out to Sita. Thanks for food.
Man. I'm looking forward to the draft.
Yeah.
We need to talk to Zach. He's asking. Did he text you?
He did. I meant to text him
Okay.
back. I totally forgot to text him
Okay.
back.
Yeah,
That's my toxic trait.
because he's trying to get things planned out. He wants to get his time off and everything. And
When I've got something in the works, and I don't know.
I know I was gonna say something. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it works out, but I've got something in the works.
All right.
It ain't a trip to the beach, but it might be something really cool.
Is Oilers girl coming?
is,
And her sister.
Mark will be there.
is it going to be like a trip within Roanoke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, word.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't be going.
Down.
Well, we got one more thing. Our
Yeah.
weekly thing. It's
Yeah.
been going really well. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed this segment. This was, I think it was Brent's idea, wasn't it?
Couldn't
yeah,
be.
you-
Yes, it was.
Couldn't have been.
Yes.
This has been a lot of fun. I think Brent
You
brought up.
came up with it. But yeah, Brent brought it up, but then we changed the name around a little.
Well, no, I thought we were iffy on the name because I know Robert was down with like what moves it, making it move.
Make it move.
That's it, making it move.
Moving the needle.
Oilers girl. But no, for real. Yeah, what moves you this week? Let's get into it. We're in that time of the year. NBA finals are done. NHL finals are done now. MLB kind of, you have your news stories here and there, but before All-Star break, you tend to have some days that just kind of drone on.
Yeah.
Mini camps are pretty much done. Mandatory mini camps for NFL. Now they're getting into their, I don't even know what you'd call it before.
OTAs.
Yeah, I guess it's OTAs at this point. Not a whole lot of news other than like Chandler Jones pleading no contest and outside of football stuff. So it's kind of interesting to see what moves you, Brent.
What moved me? One really quick, and then one.
I got you.
The Ravens got new purple helmets, and they look fly as hell. I love it. They're gonna do a whole purple effect. It's gonna look good. I like them. They got the old 1996 logo on the side. It looks good with the gold face mask. It's gonna be dope. Looking forward to that. But what really moved me is my Boston Red Sox. They have won 11 out of the last 14, playing really well. Won a walk-off last night against Toronto. 7 games above 500. They're not going to win the division, but they're in it for the wild card. And they're playing really well right now. They keep the momentum going into the All-Star break. Maybe they're buyers, a piece here or there. But these young pieces, like I talked about when we did our MLB preview, these young pieces are going to have to step up. And they're doing it.
Yeah.
And leading the way is Jaron Duran. He's killing it. He's on a hot streak right now. They're stealing bases, which is, when you think of Red Sox teams, they hitting home runs.
The pitcher I dropped this afternoon.
Who?
Is that guy a pitcher?
No, Jaron.
Oh.
You dropped
Some
your
other Duran.
The other Duran. Jaron Duran. No.
It was Jay Duran. I don't know.
Okay.
You know I don't know my people. On my,
It's like,
on my-
huh?
Okay, hold on.
Everybody gets their votes, and they're like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
She
And
dropped
this
the
is
roll.
how interested Rachel is in
I
fantasy
think
baseball.
either Colby or Donnie have Jaron Duran.
But yeah, he's playing really well, and so my Sox are doing it. Hopefully, they keep the momentum going. Maybe pick up a piece. I mean, they've got a good farm system. It just depends, but that's what moved me this week, Randall.
Nice.
Yeah, they've
nice.
been playing good.
I like it. Robert?
EA Sports released the top 25 most difficult places to play for the new college football game.
Yeah. Where's Tech?
17.
Hey, that's not
I
bad.
think
No,
it's a little
that's-
low.
I think it's
It
I'll
is
say it's
lower.
a little low, but that's
it's
not-
lower than they always used to be, but it makes sense because they haven't been as good.
Yeah. But
And the Lane Stadium effect hasn't really
work.
had an effect
yeah.
of
For
years.
what it's worth.
I'll take 17.
Florida State's at 9.
There's some
Uh,
Florida State. I feel like that's just based on they're good.
it is. It's an atmosphere though. Tallahassee's a tough place to play, and that's not just being a biased fan.
LSU in the top
Oh.
3.
LSU should be one.
Yeah.
LSU is number 3.
They're
Number
number 3. The fact that Texas A&M is number one.
That's a joke.
It's
Like that's
ridiculous.
a tough place to play, but I wouldn't think of them as number 1.
And Alabama is number 2. That's just because they're a good program. So they
agree.
get a lot of wins at home.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that's not a crazy atmosphere. In my
No, I
opinion.
wouldn't
I-
say.
Wisconsin's in at 7.
I don't maybe a little high. I don't mind Wisconsin being up there. That's a crazy place.
I'm trying to think of a team that always had a big fan base, but hasn't really had the strongest teams lately. What about like Nebraska? Are they in the top 25?
I don't think so.
There for a while, Cornhuskers always had some big.
No, Nebraska is not. Tennessee should be higher. They're at 13.
Yeah, I wondered
think
where
they should be
Tennessee
a lot-
was.
I think they should be.
A lot of
they should be
SEC
top.
But yeah, well, I mean, it's the tradition, right?
Well, 'cause the
like
old
Ole Miss,
Utah should be higher.
Georgia.
What are
Utah was
they?
ranked 16.
18.
Oh, right
Ooh.
below us. Yeah.
They should be higher. That's a tough place to play.
So the old game always 14. Your toughest places to play was always determined, at least in that game, by your win streak, your home wins, and your total record, and your capacity. Was that all those things went into effect?
Michigan should be higher. They're 16.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Big House should be.
Penn
Where's
State's up
Ohio
there,
State
right?
then?
Yeah, where is Ohio State? Jeez.
Georgia should be lower. They're 5th. They just have a good record. They're
Yeah.
the best team. What?
Ohio State.
They are 4. Which I'm
I
fine
mean,
with
it's
that.
it's right.
I'm not afraid of horseshoes.
Last time my
Florida
team
should
went
be
up there, we
higher.
won.
I think Florida should be higher.
What's the swamp?
10. Maybe not higher.
I think
They're
pretty
good.
good.
I could see the swamp number 10.
I like it.
And
Well,
wait, you said Florida State is what?
a 9.
9? Hell yeah, we're 9 and the swamp's 10. Suck it, Florida.
See, I would definitely swap those.
I don't
I
know.
would- I
don't
would
know.
too.
That me being a biased fan, but at the same time,
It is.
It really
that is. You
is.
being a biased fan.
Yeah, you call it what you want.
I'm so pumped.
Boise State being in the top 25 doesn't make much sense to me.
No sense. I saw that. They're like 24, 25, something.
24. Mississippi State.
Intimidating.
Because they got those annoying ass cowbells.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know
Good
who
for
else had
Brandon
annoying
Walker.
ass cowbells? Cave Spring.
So yeah,
that's cool.
It's exciting
so
because
pumped for
we're
this
just
game to
getting
come out,
closer
dude.
and
I took
closer.
the-
Who's pre-ordered yet? You pre-ordered?
And you took? Were you gonna say you took
I'll
the
jump
day
on
off
there.
of work?
I did.
I'll jump on there tonight and pre-order.
I want it.
Does it come out tomorrow?
No,
Oh, no.
God, it comes out next month,
Yeah.
July 19th.
Pre-order.
But I pre-ordered it, and
Did
but
you
if
get the MVP edition?
I got the deluxe edition. I'm
The
not getting.
deluxe.
I don't want to play Madden, so I didn't get that.
Oh, is that what the MVP?
then you get
Oh,
Madden.
Yeah,
not
I'm
getting
getting
Madden,
the.
yeah.
I'll get the big edition
Yeah,
of the
that's-
college football,
that's
not
the
the one
line.
that includes.
Yeah.
That's
Madden.
$95
'Cause I don't
I was
want-
happy to pay it.
Yeah, I'll-
Take all my money. I do not, but you get 3-day early
access.
access. So I'm gonna play it. But I legit took the Friday off of work, and I told my wife, I said, listen.
My wife.
It's my wife.
I told her my wife.
I told her my wife, you don't come in the man cave because it's for a man to play the football. And so I said, don't come in. I'm going to be up here all day.
Leave
If
me
you
alone.
need me, if the house is on fire, I'll leave. But that's it.
Fair enough.
That's it.
If you need me because the house is on fire, I'm buying 2 fire extinguishers the day before
Call
to make sure.
911.
Yeah.
I'm going to Kroger the night before. I'm staying up all night. I've got energy drinks. I'm gonna get some beer. I'm gonna get
Snacks.
some sub sandwiches. I'm gonna be
When
all
are we
over.
are we doing the dynasty thing right out of the gate?
I
How are we gonna do
I
this?
want to get
What are we doing?
like
An online dynasty. What are we
Oh.
talking about?
Like-
doing
oh,
an online
yeah, yeah.
dynasty?
I don't think right out.
Right
the
at-
gate.
I need to
think
get
let
my
everybody
legs-
get their legs.
yeah. I
under
need to get
them.
my legs underneath me, man, because it's a brand new game. But yeah, I definitely want to get a dynasty going.
I've seen some of the testers early access videos that they've put out with the game, actual gameplay of the game. It looks very Maddenish, but they said there is definitely a lot of features in the college game that are not in Madden.
It looked different enough from Madden as far as look of it. It looked different. People well, they're using the same engine as Madden, so it's gonna suck. It's like they
course they-
always use
Of course
the
they
same
do. It's
engine.
EA. What is-
EA.
It was always the same engine. It was just style. It was different. It just
It's a man
Played different.
I got to give one more shout out to Josh over here because he's been with us the whole time. What moves him? His anger for people using cash and self-checkout with your crinkly ass bills takes forever.
Who
Josh, I'm
carries-
with you on that.
Who carries cash anymore?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I carry a little bit of cash in case I need it, but and to his point, what angers me more is people who still write checks.
Do they still make checks?
They still
Yeah.
make checks. In fact, my mother-in-law still pays with checks. And we went to a store, and the young lady behind the register
had no idea.
did
what-
not know what to do with this. And I said,
She worked at
looked at
Famous
it like,
Anthony. Was
what
this
the
a Famous Anthony's?
yeah, no. And I said, you might as well be paying with shell money because she does not know what this
Yeah.
is. I was like, do you have any cash? Do you have a credit card? She's like, I do. I wanted to write a check. Don't write a check.
Who wants to write a check?
I mean, seriously, you might as well.
She's like, well, I
Pay
bought
with
the
shells.
checks. Now I have the checks, so I need to use the checks.
I get it.
Just save them to pay your mortgage, pay like whatever you need a check for. Pay for everything else with your card.
Everything just comes out of my account.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, babe, what moves you this week?
Well,
I know what it is.
you do.
Yep.
Is that what I told you?
Probably.
Well, yeah, kind of. Well, it's official, you guys. It's Instagram official. It's the first time that Travis Kelce was featured on Taylor Swift's Instagram. And a happy birthday post to Prince William. Playing
Yeah.
in London.
They're getting married. It's official.
Well, it's not official.
I'm kidding.
I mean,
Yeah, and then 3 months later, we are never getting together.
oh my God, that album would be epic.
Oh, the breakup song's gonna be a banger.
Oh,
Oh,
my
dude.
God, crazy.
The
but
ones
no,
that people
and
were
then
coming out with were some of the greatest that I've ever heard. Some of the greatest. stuff I've
Well,
ever heard.
listen, I hope they break up right before they play the Ravens and he's just like distraught and has a terrible game.
But I
That's
thought
not
that
what's
it
gonna
doesn't
happen.
matter. You've already claimed y'all won that game, and you're 1-0,
Pat
tied
who?
with half the league.
I'm just saying it couldn't
away.
hurt. Shut the fuck up. That's what he said. Look, listen.
Playing off what you said.
No, I'm just saying it couldn't hurt.
What? Winning?
No, we're gonna win.
So why does it
what
matter?
does it matter?
If
No, I just want that.
If
to,
you win by
chip
like
in.
3 or you win by 27, the W is not any bigger.
Yeah, the Chiefs will still be in the Super
It's
Bowl.
the same
if
size
the-
No, they
W.
won't. No, they won't. No, it couldn't hurt, right? It hurt our chances pregame. Because,
Either that or that dude comes out angry and he's never been in a fucking game. And just
yeah, depending on the circumstances. Like if she was like getting a side piece and he's real pissed off about it,
Like-
then I might be, we might be in the weeds a little bit.
If it
let's
was
say-
Lamar Jackson
but if
he, yeah, I was gonna say AB came through and
AB,
tried to shoot
and
a
did
shot.
AB,
Yeah,
AB stuff. But no, and then he joined her on stage and it was cute and he carried her and
yeah, good for them.
that's what
Good for them.
moves me.
that's what moves you. Well, that's pretty
Is
good.
that what you thought moved me?
Yeah, that was 100% what I thought it was going to be.
Yep.
Well,
Wasn't
moved
really
you?
moved. I wanted to steal this, but I figured you would be using that.
what?
This.
The ball?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
What is
I'm gonna
that?
Give it a shout out. So that is a signed ball that is signed by the Braves. All but 3 of the players on the Braves signed this ball.
The
Little
2024
Yep, 2024.
Cave Spring
It's
Little
called
League
Little League.
Braves.
Oh, shout
Coach
out.
Pitch. Yeah. Yeah. So we had our banquet.
At
last
first, I
weekend.
thought you were Atlanta Braves. I was like, these look like child signatures. But
They're
they
five-
are.
5,
And
6, and 7-year-olds.
shout out the young man. This is cool. I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I had two park balls, and they were on my showcase, and I wanted to have an actual legit baseball to have the kids sign instead of just a t-ball. And so yeah, when we did the trophy handout at the game or at the banquet, every kid that came up when they got their name called for their trophy, they came up and I had a pen and had them all sign it. So now I've got 3 kids that didn't get to make it though. So I've got 3 trophies I'm going to be delivering to get those last 3 signatures on that ball. Damn it.
Nice.
But yeah, it
Cool.
was a
We
fun time.
had our banquet, it
I
was
hate the banquet. It's the most bittersweet day of the year. Like I love coaching. It's like the most fulfilling thing, but the banquet always sucks because you know you're gonna have a good time and go out and play, you know, kids versus parents and eat good food and all that. But it's like that final like cap on the season. Like that's the last day of the season officially. And so it always kind of sucks. But yeah, so
Sorry,
that
so
was-
what moved you?
well, I mean that's kind of hard to top, you know, the little league ball. I mean that was definitely moving this week. One thing I did like, one thing that moved me though that was interesting to watch, and we talked about it a little bit because you follow the guy apparently.
Oh, I thought about that being what moved me, to
But
be honest.
watching this really like it was a funny video to watch, but it was also highlighted that the dude he does still got it. Trevor Bauer in the Mexico League. This video that came through TikTok, and I can't remember who it was he was pitching against, but he's out there pitching, and this shows me throws 2 sliders in a row, and the dude whiffs on both of them. Like he's all over this, completely this far from the ball by the time it goes past the plate. And Bauer's sitting there, he's like, "What is this problem, man?" And he's like talking smack because I threw sliders, and the dude he gets the second strike. And the dude turns to the ump and the catcher, and he's just like, "Whatever, dude, whatever." And he's like, "Is it okay?" And he's like,
do you want the fastball?
Looks at him, and he's like, You want the fastball? Okay. He's like, I'll throw you the fastball. Throws like a 98 mile an hour heater dead down the center. Dude just watches it. And he is pissed when he walks back to the dugout. But I thought it was good to see, you know, I've not really got to see a lot. I've heard the stories that he's still, you know, doing well in that league and all that. I think Robert said it a while back. Brent might have said it. I think somebody will be a buyer by the trade deadline.
Yeah.
I think around that time when moves start getting made, I think there will be a team that will look at that as a big plus to say, hey, we don't really even have to trade anything. This isn't even a deadline move, but with all the teams
Not
moving
gonna have
people
to
around.
You're not gonna have to spend much either.
No. I still like I agree with what Robert's been dogging me on this whole time about the Braves. We do have good pitching. I still wouldn't mind seeing him be a fifth starter.
Who wouldn't?
I mean,
Who wouldn't? I'd like for him to be our third since we keep losing everyone. Cole Irvin sucks now. Albert Suarez sucks now.
well,
Christ.
I think I'm still kind of surprised that there haven't been buyers up to this point.
It never happens. Never happens this early. It will at least take like after the All-Star break usually.
Well, only reason I say that I agree with you there, but because he's shown he's still got it.
Oh, for him.
For Bauer, he's still got it. You can say like, oh, well, he's playing guys in a different league, in the Mexico League. These guys aren't hit. It's not just about guys not being able to hit. You can look at his speed and his control. He's still there. Like, I mean, he's still throwing everything, if not a little bit more than a lot of MLB pitchers are throwing. To me, I'm like, I'm shocked that a team hasn't took a chance on him already.
Yeah, I don't know what's going through there. There's a reason. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
what.
there's something underlying, whether it is, you know, the history stuff that even if he was innocent and he was proven, that stuff lingers. Just the bad press lingers. But it was cool to see. It was cool to see him pitch, and it was a funny video, man.
Yeah, I like following him on social media. His
That dude
videos are
Zach was
funny.
pissed. And he threw that second slider, and he was just like, whatever, man, whatever. Like, dude, don't bite all over the slider then. Don't get pissed off. But yeah, that's what moved me, was seeing Trevor Bauer doing well. I say that's just about all we've got. You guys got anything else? Anything else you want to throw out there?
I don't think so.
No? We do want to tell all the fans out there. So
Yeah.
we've got some big things going on for the next couple of weeks. So for July 4th week, we are actually going to be taking a break next Tuesday. We will not have an episode for next Tuesday. We're going to come back in 2 weeks with a lot more stuff to talk about. That's going to be going on, especially over these the July. I know something I wanted to ask. Are you going to buy the hat? You can buy the All-Star hat.
That Orioles hat?
Yeah, because the Braves one came out and it's even more G.I. Joe.
Probably not, because I don't wear those style hats.
Yeah.
usually.
Well, so they had the ones I saw. They had all the different styles, the same.
I'll look into it.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
I liked the 4th of July hats better than
Have
I
you
liked the
seen them?
All-Star hats.
No.
I haven't seen the 4th of July, but the All-Star hat looks like G.I. Joe.
Yeah, it's
Like-
very G.I. Joe.
It's like
not the
Camo?
color,
two
just
lines.
Well, the
and-
Braves
and-
one is.
and stars.
It's
yeah,
one.
the Braves.
It's a big star, and then it's it's I guess like red.
Oh, I
red,
see what
blue.
she is, like a star with the red, white, and blue over the.
Yeah, kind of. And then the logo is in the middle of the.
Oh, I see it right there.
See, I don't know which one's official either. If it's going to be that one.
If I
Yeah,
had
there's
to,
the Braves.
if I had to bet, so wait,
a little
so you
corny.
got- they're both new era.
Kinda
they'll both
ugly.
Be official. They'll have 2 of them. The Braves, I think, have 2 of them.
It's a little ugly.
I'm not a big fan of it. Like I
But
said,
which one are they going to wear in the game?
probably the black one.
Oh, now see the cream, the one that's not ugly colors.
Yeah, see, I like that one.
That
Which
one
one's
I
that?
do like. Like the Braves one, like they have one that's like normal
that. Yeah, see,
colors.
No, like the team colors.
We've got
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
normal and
Yeah.
They've got one.
See,
the
I
4th of
like
July
you-
ones are cool though. I
the
like those.
that other one, the blue one,
They're very simple.
more than that one.
Yeah, what is that? Like some obnoxious orange.
Yeah,
It's like pastel-y.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Weird.
Well,
Okay. Well,
again, just wanted to throw that out there for all the fans watching, all the fans that check this out, everybody who's tuning in every week to get their weekly dose of sports bites. We will be taking a week off,
oh,
and
don't
we'll
forget
not
your
be.
candy.
Yeah,
Your Cheerwine chocolate.
okay. Yeah,
And
they
so-
got a trucker hat.
we will be back. I guess it's gonna be, what is it?
The 2nd plus another 7, so the
So it'll be
9th.
the 9th. So we will be back on July the 9th with a fresh episode. My darling wife, she's gonna be gone for a couple of weeks, I believe. So we'll have to make do.
Be sure to talk a lot of crap to Brent while I'm out.
No worries.
Yeah, no, they've got that covered.
Yeah, see, this is the one time I wish the O's were in the NL because I like that color better.
Well, let's finish this thing off strong with some snack reviews before we sign off.
Yeah, we'll start with these.
I'll give D's nuts.
Yeah, and if you want to try these out, their website is grabdsnuts.com.
Of course.
I have a feeling that is not the website. Do not
No, look.
go onto that.
Look.
Grab an incognito tab or something before you do it.
Not suitable for work.
Private browsing.
Look what it
Yeah.
says. Grabdsnuts.com.
Can I have some?
nuts.
I'm gonna grab another handful.
Yeah, we all are.
Of these nuts.
Pair it up with a couple
I'm
of Cunha
good.
dogs. You got a evening. All right.
I'm good.
Okay.
It's like so surprising. I'm pleasantly surprised by
Yeah.
these.
Okay. From a distance, that logo looked a little. I was like, "What in the
little
hell is
sus.
going on?" Yeah. Once I saw it up close, it was not. that
They know
much
what they're
different.
doing.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
I give it
I
like
like-
a 7.5.
Okay.
I like the sweet. and the salty. Not a fan of the banana. I'm gonna go 5.5. Worth
Ooh.
trying. Definitely worth trying, especially if you like that flavor. But yeah, 5.5 is where I'm going with it. Not the best, not the worst.
I'm at a 7 on these. I think they're a little bit better than average. They're pretty good. Yeah, it could use a little more seasoning, in my opinion.
More banana.
More of whatever they put on it.
Heavier.
Interesting.
Like a heavier
But
seasoning.
pretty good. I would try another one of another set of these.
You would
nuts.
try more nuts.
I would try
Yeah,
more of these nuts.
I would
Those
put more
nuts.
D's nuts in my mouth. Most definitely.
Good.
I heard
Maybe
that
not
about
those,
you.
but yeah, definitely.
I think I'm actually gonna give it like a 6.342.
Okay.
Oh God, here we
I
go.
heard this last week. I was
No, I mean, yeah, a 6. I agree with the heavier seasoning. I feel like once you kind of get rid of that, they're just a
plain peanut.
boring peanut. And they're not even really salty anymore at that point. Like
Yeah.
there's just no flavor on them. So yeah, that's why I knocked them down.
Okay. All right.
Interesting. I think you should go ahead and knock the cheer wines out now.
Cheer wine,
Yeah. I'm
The
like,
cheer wine-
0.
a 0.
You're disgusting.
Okay. I'm at like a 4. I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but it's got a little bit of everything, just like a whole one. But if I wanted a square or two, I would be fine. So yeah, for a little.
it's a novelty thing that I tried. Like it was cool to try. I would never probably, if I saw one in a store, I would not pay to buy one.
I wouldn't tell someone to get it,
Yeah.
even if they like cheer wine.
None of those things. I agree. But there's something like delightful about the fizzy. I love it. It like lingers.
But
Like-
Linger's all right.
There was nothing delightful about it.
I like the pop rocks. I like the little fizziness in it. The candy.
And you can go buy some Pop Rocks and not have
but it's
the
not
other
like
shit.
overwhelming. Well, yeah. That was not chocolate.
They probably
That was
make
white
a
chocolate.
cheer
I hate white
wine-esque
chocolate.
Pop rock.
I would give it a 2. And the only reason that it's a 2 is because of the fizziness. Otherwise, it would be
Okay.
a 1.
All
Proud
right.
of yourself?
No, regular cheer wine soda is much better than that.
Oh,
it's
not
not
really.
fake.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
You brought it up.
No,
you
no,
knew what
you- no,
you
you're-
knew it.
Anyway, let's try these.
Yeah.
I'm giving
But-
those like a 5.
The
You don't
Pringles?
What?
Yeah. I don't
I-
like chips
Yeah.
like that. I don't like meat flavored chips. That's not my thing. Like they taste okay, but I will never buy them. I will never request to
least
eat
it's
them. I don't like meat flavored chips.
All right. I'm at like an 8.5 on these.
I mean, I can see if you do, they aren't like they don't taste.
I get everything. I get the pork. I get the
Okay.
lime. I get the
That's what I was
onion.
trying to get is some like something else.
I get all of it. So very
Should be
good. too.
corn.
Bursting with flavor.
Should be a
Definitely
corn
not false
flavor.
advertising. Definitely bursting with flavor. What do you got, man?
These things are flipping delicious. I think I'm gonna give them like a 9.
Oh, okay.
0.647239.
A 9?
9 to the 10th power.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, who am I kidding? These are 9.5. Like I'm ready to go.
9.5.
I'm ready to go to Walmart.
Yeah,
and
we're
buy
going
2
to
cans
get
of
some
it.
at right, like,
$2
on the
a sleeve.
Yeah.
$2 a sleeve.
At Walmart.
Yep.
Yeah, Pringles Carnitas Taco. Try them. If you're down with that at all, try them. Great flavor. I like it. Bursting with flavor is definitely
They're
true.
very good.
Josh, what do you got on these things, man? On all of them. What do you think about the cheer wine? 4.
And the nut, these
The-
nuts.
These nuts.
Maybe a 5.5, only because of banana.
Yeah.
What about them chips?
We got on the chips.
9.4.
9.4. Yeah, I'm like, if I see those and I physically have the money in my hand to go get these, I'm buying them every time. Those are good. I would fair to say those are some of, if not the best Pringles I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those are really good.
I don't really buy Pringles though. But I mean, I would just buy the cheese ones because I like the cheddar. Like that's a stamp buy.
I like how they started making the can a little bit wider so people's fat hands could get inside of the.
Was it really?
Yeah. They made the cans a little bit wider so that people's fat fucking fingers could get in here and get more Pringles. Like if you look at an old Pringles can and that, it's just a little bit, just a little
Just a
bit.
little no.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Well,
Woo! They're good.
Mm-hmm.
gentlemen and lady,
Thanks
this
for
was
that.
fun this evening. This was interesting.
They can't stop. They can't stop giving up runs.
I see that. I just saw it went from
no.
4 to
Non-stop.
4. Well, they killed me yesterday because I had over 7.5. They couldn't get it.
Yeah, because we couldn't score runs.
Yeah, I know. Now you're scoring.
At least the offense is scoring, but doesn't
Well,
matter.
Sorry.
That being hey, shit, take your time. I'm like, I'm a Braves fan. I fucking get it, dude. Like, yes, we scored. And matter of fact, isn't that exactly what happened when we played you guys? 2-0. We're like, oh, Olsen homer. We just tied that. Oh shit, the game's over. They just scored again. Well, I do want to throw out one more time, little promo for the K-Spring Little League 11U All-Star team doing their fundraiser. Got Don Schro, my brother, podcast member, coaching the team, a coach on the team. I'm looking at you on that one.
I know.
Just for an update, Brian said he would joust me.
And he sent a gift of Cartman farting in someone's face and said, "This is what I would do to you."
We're gonna set this up.
I can't wait, y'all. Stay tuned.
That's a soft yes.
We're setting.
I think that's a hard yes.
Yeah, we're setting this up.
You're the one
But
that's
yeah,
always
so
saying no to
one
these
more time
messages.
for anybody watching this,
I don't want to hurt him.
check them out. QR code coming up on the screen. Check them out. If you got a few bucks you want to donate to them, like I said, great team, great program. K-Spring Little League, 11U All-Stars, trying to send the kids to state, making the trip a little easier on them financially. So if you got a few bucks you want to throw to them, they are greatly appreciative of it. And we've got high hopes for these kids to go all the way. So,
Woo! So I can finish. They can play baseball all summer long.
right, absolutely.
I saw that South Park
I'm
episode.
sure the parents love it.
Yep.
They do.
Well-
Robert's hating it.
We're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. As always, again, we want to thank you guys, all the fans out there, all of you that are members and parts of the Sports Bites family. Thank you all so much. Remember, keep hitting that like button. Keep sending those comments in on these videos. We love to see the engagement. Let us hear what your favorite concession snacks have ever been at any events you've ever gone to.
Yes.
So we can kind of keep eyes, especially MLB stadiums, so we can keep eyes out for these things when we
We got to know what to eat when we go.
Exactly. So, and again, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. If you've got friends, family, anybody that's not a part of it, share it. Show them, tell them, hit that subscribe button and jump on board the Sports Bites train. Be a part of the Sports Bites family. So, that being said, one last time, I want to thank you all so much for being a part of this and watching this evening. Josh, our man Josh Richards behind the scenes over here. We want to throw a thank you out to Josh. Josh, thanks for keeping us going this evening through our technical difficulties. And to the guests tonight, Babe,
Yeah?
Dr. Mike, Robert, thank you all so much. This has been a lot of fun. And with that, we are Sports Bites, your number one sports podcast, bringing you the best of both worlds.
Sports.
Snacks.
Thank you all so much. Y'all have a good night. We love
Bye,
you.
guys.
So yeah.
Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. a bag, yeah. I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah. I'ma get a bag.
It's been shipped. It's a 2-day turnaround on shipping, but it does have to go through customs. So, I'd say a couple weeks to get through customs.